I think we're good. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we will be finishing off Pokemon White 2, Electric types only. Without further ado, that's a bit loud for the stream. Without further ado, though, let's get right into it. So last time we defeated Marlin, and we got out with everyone intact. We do have our ground killer. Well, we have two of them now, thanks to Scourge and Galvantula. So this guy is going to be super important, but we should also probably heal up at the Pokemon Center, because we do want to use its thunders for a lot of power, because this Pokemon is hard-walled by poison types, Galvantula is, if we run out of thunders. It might be worth looking into another move to replace Energy Ball, since 5 base power, like it doesn't seem like that much, but I'm also kind of concerned over, what is it? Over, like, the coverage options we have for types that are lacking, you know? Yeah, I'm not seeing much, though, in terms of, like, additional moves. So there is one thing I do want to test, and I think the Plasma Frigate is a really good testing ground for this. I want to teach Emolga Facade. I think that is a incredibly good move, at least for this team. Especially for Kite, because he's basically like a budget Swellow if, like, missing the stab and the guts boost. If that makes sense. Now we do have the wide lens, but I think what we'll do is we could paralyze my guy, like at some point. I'm with like Flame Body or something from Litwix. We could do that now, actually. That's the gym, because we do need to go to the cave, the seaside cave. So that's where we're gonna go pick up our several kills that we're gonna get. We have our taxi. So, unfortunately, though, I do think that Emolga is not going to be that great for much of this, but we'll keep it as, like, we'll keep it in the loop later, if that makes sense. We should also probably have, like, oh wait, that reminds me. We need to go pick up some goodies, because right now, since we do have all 8 badges, we can go pick up our choice items and the life orb. So our team is going to become very, very, very strong, very, very fast. Now, part of me wants to teach Electivire Volt Switch, because if we don't like a target, we can Volt Switch up, but also there's also ground types and stuff, so I don't know. Okay, so that's TMs, this is items. So we can pick up focus ashes as well. Which could be nice to have. But we'll keep that in the back. So we'll purchase one choice. It's only one of each that I'm allowed to purchase. And a life orb. Can you pick up focus bands here? You can. I don't know if I want that. Okay, so with our newfound power, we can start giving our Pokemon some better stuff. So one thing I really liked about Jolteon is that its incredible use with the choice specs. I think that was really good to have. 50%, it's like 90 something, so Choice Scarf isn't great for you. We'd primarily want it on a Pokemon that's gonna be fast. Or like that's like kind of fast but could be ridiculously fast with a speed boost. But I think we'll give I don't think anyone on my team could really handle it. Maybe, okay, maybe Electros, because like 95 and 90, they're like, you're gonna hit most of the time. So, you know. But I am gonna give Choice Band to Haywire. You know what, let's just test it. Let's test it on the Plasma Frigate, where we just have Electros just thunder punching a bunch of stuff. I honestly think that's fine. Let's go do that. Now we do have Levitate, so that means like, and a pretty good team to handle ground types. Because we are quite literally leading the ground. One of our like 4 ground type killers, or 3 of them. We want Super Repel, so that should be like up here. Yes, right there. Okay, we still have one going. Okay. We'll avoid you. Yeah. I think there's also like a guy with like a Crustle south of this trainer, which I do not want to fight, because that would just be really bad. Okay. To be fair, 90 speed isn't horrific on Electros. So it actually makes it quite fast. At least compared to other Pokemon. Okay. So you have like a Vibrava and a Gligar? I think. I'm pretty sure. So we'll just Aqua Tail both. Because there's no reason to Thunder Punch. Yeah, Vibrava. Like, this thing can't really touch us. Because it's mainly just a physical attacker. So we'll Aqua Tail. Destroyed. Wow, so... Wait, do we have, like, any speed investment in Electros? Hold up. Hold on. Can we put speed investment into Electros? We can put a bit. Okay. What's its speed stat now? Because it takes 50% of the existing speed stat. 74. Hold on, let's do some quick math real quick. Where's my... There it is. Okay, so it's at 74 speed. Multiply that by 1.5. It's now sitting at 111 speed. And just to confirm, Choice Scarf does... just going to confirm Choice Scarf does boost it by 50%. Which it should, I think. Okay, well, it doesn't... Okay, yeah, so this thing is now really fast. Which is really, really good. No! Crap. Wait, okay, I don't have to fight you. I just have to avoid the Heracross girl up here. Or no, I just have to loop back around. Crap, wait, do we have anyone to deal with the Heracross? Okay, that Heracross person would be ridiculously hard to deal with. Because of, we don't have, like, really a flying move at all. Wait, I just realized, we need the stupid detector thing. Well. Good thing we got escape ropes. You can also go pick up that, what is it? The shell bell? There it is. Oh, that's just stupid. Nice, thank you. Wait, I could've... Wait. Uh-oh. This is like a Bouffalon, I think? Okay. Vanillite. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna lie, it might be, like, okay, if we're gonna have Choice Scarf, it might be worth it to just teach Electros Drain Punch. Because of coverage. Because, like, it deals with, like, the ice and the normal types and stuff, and, like, the dark types. Which my team can't really handle that well. I mean, yeah, we have Magnezone. Holy crap, that's strong. Don't kill me, please. Yeah, Choice Scarf on Electros is actually really good. Because it just makes it into like an actual, like, pretty threatening Pokemon. Which is nice. Although, I think, like, with Electros... Well, no, okay, I think, yeah, let's go teach Drain Punch. Because I was gonna say, yeah, let's teach it Volt Switch as well, but you could just switch out to, like, another Pokemon with a Helveton or something. Like Air Balloon, if you really wanted to. Okay, Drain Punch. There we go. So we're playing off of its attack stat, not its special attack stat. Which is why we have Crush Claw, which, synergizes really well with the rest of Electros' moveset, since Crush Claw has a 50% chance to lower defense when it's used. So if I didn't have Choice Scarf on and I used it, it'd be just really, really nice to have. Because that means like all your other moves are much more powerful. Or like, if you have Choice Scarf and you use Crush Claw, and you keep getting 50%, and you keep getting the defense drops, it basically means Crush Claw is going to get more powerful. So in a way, it's like Rock Smash, except like way better at normal type. Okay. We go down here. Okay, good. I think, yeah, we can just go through there. Okay. So I think this is probably a battle where like we'll use Crush Claw. Demolished. Yeah, Crush Claw is just really good as like a basic run-of-the-mill move that's as strong as Thunder Punch. In terms of base power, not stab and super effectiveness and all that. Uh-oh. Is it like an Excadrill or something? Yeah. Okay. We should be able to outspeed, if not... Well, no, it's level 36. We're like 19 levels higher. Yeah, we're fine. Another one. I think you could also pick up Toxic here, but I don't think it's worth it. Right, there's that Crustle. Alright. Let's go onto the ship. So I'm gonna make this very quick for myself. I know where to grab the key card. And yeah, if it's a number system, like if it's a number code, then we should be okay. Okay, this is where we switch. Well, let's go Genesis. It should be clear smog, discharge. Easy. Yeah, that's not gonna help you. Nice. Okay. So this is a double battle, quite obviously. Okay. Golbat and Viper. Let's just Thunder Punch. I think these guys shouldn't really have anything to like stop Electros from just demolishing his way through everyone's entire team. That's one. Okay. Drapion. That's really threatening. Okay, that Viper can stay up because it's just a really bad Pokemon. Okay, good targeting from Hugh. Okay. We need to be really mindful of our levels as well. But there's a reason why I chose to level everyone up to 55. It's just so we can just deal with these plasmigrants a lot easier. Okay, Garbodor. Really, this Pokemon is insane with Choice Scarf. It just tears. It just tears up everything. Okay, so this person is the key card. I don't know if he'll tell us like if it's a number code or if it's a word code. I'm just gonna Thunder Punch this because there's probably gonna be like a Garbodor in the back or something. Yeah, either way, it just dies. It's just gone. Poniard. Does she just have 3 Poniards? Yeah. Okay. Easy. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna try and fight the other trainers. I'm just gonna like throw passwords at it. Ooh, I should be a bit more mindful though because like I think Zinzlin appears here, so we'll lead Electivire because it's really fast and it'll just crush everything. Okay. So we'll try 9909. We'll try. Okay, hold on. So we'll do 90. We'll try that. So, it's trial and error. 9099. We did 9909. Okay, that's just. I don't want to fight the trainers. Is it just this? Because I know there was something when I first played Black 2 White 2. Oh. Well, that was easy. Wow. Okay. Q, I'm going to need you to do me a huge favor. And, deal with the live card on your screen. I'll help you out, by killing the other side. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Oh, I guess that works. Okay, we'll just switch to Magnezone after we kill the Weavile. See, that's not what I wanted you to use. Okay, that's the Weavile dead. Well, let's do a little bit of a test. How much does Brick Break do to this thing? Well, we won't know now. I'm sure it'll kill. Ooh, it doesn't. Interesting. Well, it is quad resistance, so. Excellent. Hmm. Okay, so this is where we're gonna like have to kill a bunch of Team Plasma Grunts, I guess. Hmm. Okay. So now we can what is it? We can get our next team. We can get Emolga out of the box. Wait. Oh, okay. So he just wanted to feel good about himself. Okay. Okay. So with this, we now have the complete team. This is honestly probably the team we're going to bring to the Elite Four. Okay, yeah, so just kill them, maybe? Yum. Destroyed. Kill this one too, maybe. Please, and thank you. Ooh, it lived. That's fine. Excuse me. We'll just... oh, excuse me. We'll just nuke it with the signal beam. Cool, okay. Okay, I don't think it's through there. Probably through here. Ah. I got ambushed. Wait, who am I? Who I know it's Galvantula. Who's my second Pokemon? I don't remember. Was it uh Electivire? No, it's Magnezone. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep fighting types off Magnezone's back as he proceeds to Flash Cannon his way through this guy's whole entire team. Easy. Even easier. Okay, Golbat. Scrafty. So Scrafty's slower. That Golbat can't really do much to us. So we'll just go into both. Okay, it hits. That's really good. Okay, it lives. That was probably a range though, so... But hey, that's good that we kill it. To Galvantula. That's a lot of damage, I will say. Oh, let's just Thunder. And you know what? I like Thunder into Golbat, Flash Cannon into Whirlipede. Excellent. Really, really nice. This might be a little... This might not kill, but Nope, it does. Okay, well, it's not fully evolved, so yeah, we're fine. There's one more. So we'll Thunder for a last time, we'll Flash Cannon for a last time, and be done with it. Nice. Galvantula with Thunder and Compound Eyes is ridiculously good. Okay. So we now have to also take on Colress at some point, so we should probably plan a little bit for that, and by that I mean we're going to lead Electivire and be done with it. Oh, okay. I know someone. I know, like, probably the same guy, but on the other side has the crocodile. Scruppy. Yeah, we're just gonna, like, kill you. Wham. Fungus. So we'll just signal beam here. Okay. It's so fun. Just clicking thunder. It hits like 94% of the time. It just vaporizes any like electric or water type or flying or water type on the field. It's so fun. Okay, so we'll let Stara have some fun. Okay, so I think this one. Yep. So this one isn't like a complete 9x9. It's like a 4. It's like a 3x4. I think those are the dimensions. Power belt is kind of useless to me right now. Um. Not quite. Perfect. Okay, there's that one. So we know that the whole row here is fine. Is done. Yeah. So Star does have the choice specs. So this should be pretty free. I will say that Star does have like questionable defense. But we'll see. Now, I am going to keep work up on the moveset because I have a pretty cheesy plan for Chantal. Okay, wait, this is actually huge because we could go up here. Bingo. So we got 2 rows done. We tried that one. Therefore, with logic, should be this one. Yep. Easy. Okay, we do have to fight Zinzlin, like I've said for the past, like, 5 times. It's just... In a way, Jolteon and Electros are, like, kind of the same Pokemon, just, like, roles are reversed, right? Like, Jolteon's super fast, and we can, with, like, a really good special attack set, we can push even further. To just kill, like, everything. And Electros is like Jolteon, except slower, but more physically, but has a way better physical attack. But because of the choice scarf, it enables it to use its physical attack a lot better. So I am probably going to... Wait, can Electabuzz learn Bulldoze, right? So I have an idea. I'm gonna make... Okay, so you're dead. You're also dead. So my idea with Colress is to use Bulldoze. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea, actually, because, what is it, Magnezone or the Kling Clang has an air balloon, and we won't be able to hit it? Actually, we could just switch to, Magnezone and kill it with, like, discharges or something. Nice. Really, really, really good. Okay. So we're in a really strong position XP-wise. We didn't fight any trainers that we didn't need to, which is really good. So, I do have an idea. And so let's just plan this out a tiny bit, because I don't want, like, something to go horrifically wrong. So I'm going to teach Electivire Bulldoze. This is for the lead Magneton, and thanks to the choice band I have it holding, it should kill. Now, he would most likely want to send out a Pokemon that is super effective or has the most damage. Hold on, look. Can autocorrect not do this to me, please? Okay, here we go. So his team is Magneton with no ability listed for some reason. So it'd most likely be Magnezone. We could do, like, okay, to be fair, we could relatively live. We know he's most likely going to be going for Explosion, right? Okay, hold on. Because I've been through the Magnezone slog before, where I've had to, where I've had to just discharge or flash cannon my way through this whole thing. Yeah, it doesn't learn much. Okay, so if worst comes to worst, we go Magnezone. Magnezone is probably going to be our answer for his Magnezone and his Kling Kling. Okay, we're gonna just stand right up on I tower over you. Alright. This is one of the greatest themes in all of Pokemon. Let's turn it up. Okay. Okay. We are most likely faster. Let's hit that Bulldoze. Okay, it does have Sturdy. Try attack's fine. It's a lot of damage. Okay, this is for explosion. So because I'm gonna play it safe, we're gonna go to our own magnet zone. That's fine. This thing cannot do anything to us. It's okay. We're quad resistant to that, by the way. So it is now really, really risky to switch, so we just need to start slamming discharges. Because if we switch to Electivire on a explosion, it's most likely going to kill it. Now we are losing a little bit of HP every turn. However, he's losing a lot more. He's at very low health right now. Well, he will be now. Nope. Okay, okay, he found out, he found it out, he found it out. Yeah, that's not gonna help you though. Just explode, please. Make it easy on yourself. There it is. Excellent. Okay, this should be Kling Klang. Or does it go in team order? I think it has to be Kling Klang out next. Yes, it is Kling Klang. Because it goes in team order. Okay. It's really, really, really scary because this thing knows Giga Impact. Okay. We live like whatever this guy throws at us. There's no way. Don't get fully paralyzed here, and we win from here. Unlucky. So right now this thing is sitting at like +4, +4, now it's +6, +3. This thing is freaking scary now. Why? What? That makes no sense. Actually, no, it kind of actually makes a lot more sense because we're a lot more physically defensive. It doesn't matter. Okay, it'd probably be Matang. But he, okay, that's fine. We'll just discharge. We'll flash cannon. We can't switch her. We shouldn't, at least. Okay, don't get fully paralyzed and don't crit. Thank you. Okay, so it's just Matang, which has Meteor Mesh and Headbutt, Rock Slide, and Agility. If anything, this is like a, this is probably a Electivire angle. Oh no, we will resist everything. Well, let's get back. Let's protect for some HP recovery. Or not. How much does that do? Like 10 damage. We're fine. We get back 10 damage each turn, so it's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And Zen Headbutt can miss too, so it's okay. Cool. Excellent. And that's Colress done. Really, really, really good. So we now have to fight the Shadow Triad. Which all are varying degrees of scary. Okay, if anything, we could just, like, lead Haywire and just kill everything. We don't have anything to heal us. Wait, we could go into, like, the beds, right? That's something we could do? Because we can go here. Wait, no, it's down here. It's in, like, the lower area. Wait, can we not get to him? We can't, okay. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so Shadow Triad. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I say we just lead Electro Iron, just kill everything. Okay, so this guy should be like the Absol trainer, right? Uh-huh, I see. Full Thunder Punch. This should definitely kill, though. It's a Poniard. Okay. This might be a bit tricky. I mean, we outspeed at least. Nope, never mind. We just obliterated off the field. Okay. So one of them is a Bayonet, one of them is an Excelgor. That's basically it. Let's lead Scourge because I think it takes a lot longer for it to gain levels. So we should be a bit more mindful about who we're facing, I guess. We should at least either Aqua Tail or Thunder Punch. I think I'm gonna Thunder Punch for the stab boost we'll get from it over Drain Punch because, like I said, one of them has a Bayonet which is immune to it. One of them has a Excelgor which is resistant. This is probably the wow that lives. This is probably like the Excelgor trainer, which knows Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, Swift, and me first. Yeah, I'm like switching to. Okay, wait, this is the Bayonet trainer. This one knows Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Psychic, and Will-O-Wisp. We should be fine. Don't crit. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. And then their Pawniard just can't really do much. Really concerning that Scourge can't one-shot a Pawniard. I mean, I get that it's neutral attack. But, like, come on. Okay. Part of me, okay, I really shouldn't have gotten rid of, Electro Ball. So I kind of want to use Kite for the thingy, but I guess not. I guess we'll just use Electivire. We'll just clean this up. Oh wait. So the funny thing about this guy, right? He has an Excelgor with me first, which will take my which will take my move and then use it against me. So I'm leading Electivire here. And we're gonna start Thunder Punching our way through his team. Now this will be really funny if we can pull this off, which I think it most likely will be. So this is the Excelgor. We're gonna Thunder Punch. It uses me first. It takes my Thunder Punch. And we get a Motor Drive boost from it. Well, we hit our Thunder Punch. And absolutely obliterate his Excelgor. Like, it's gone. It's off the field. Excellent. Okay, that's the Shadow Triad done. Okay, so we should probably see if we can get our Pokemon healed at some point. Okay. Can we get like items yet from this place or no, not yet? Because you know a full heal or something would be really nice. No, it won't let me pass. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. So, okay, you know what? Let's do this. So I'm gonna just make the stand like right now. Wait, I have an idea. Can't we heal at that one person's house in Route 23? Hold on, Hugh. I'll be right back. So we're gonna go to that one house on Route 123. I think they heal your Pokemon. Wait, no, they're probably like they're probably blocking it. The plasma grunts. Wait, Moonstone. That's not what I'm after. We should at least like look and see if they are blocking it. If so, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, they are. Okay, that's like the Ice Beam TM right there. Okay, then there's like a person who has like an Excadrill and stuff. Okay. Looks like this is a sign to just buy a bunch of full restores. Okay. So now we can go back to fighting Getsus and everyone there. Okay. So now that we have our party healed, um, the strat is pretty simple. We're just gonna go um with Magnezone to kill off Kyurem White, since it is part Ice type. So the typing is Dragon, so we'll be okay. I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I'm going to probably rework Emolga's moveset so that instead of like Iron Tail and stuff, we'll probably make it more supportive. So what we'll do, actually we can do this now. So I think we'll teach, do we have Thunder Wave? We do. So let's get rid of Facade because we're honestly never using that. If anything, we should also probably teach Return since it's going to be a solid move for it. Because it's already max power by now. It's like a secondary move if we ever need it. So I think that's honestly a really good set. We could like slow stuff down with Thunder Wave. We can hit stuff really hard with Return and Acro. All around, I think this is a much better moveset for Emolga. And one that you could pretty much craft pretty early on, at least like part of it. Okay. Okay, so this gets us again, round 2 in attempt 3. So this guy... Okay, so this guy's team is honestly really threatening. Whoa. Okay, so I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. So, we'll kill Kieran White after this, you know, cutscene and stuff. So whatever you lead with for Kieran White will be your lead for Getsis. So we'll have Magnezone out for Kofagrigus. From there it should go in team order with Seismitoad, which we have Electros for. We could ability storage. Actually, that's a legitimate thing we can do. So while this is going on, so I think my plan is going to be kill Kofagrigus with Magnezone, it'll go to Seismitoad. We can then either go straight to Galvantula and kill it with Giga Drain or Energy Ball. Probably Energy Ball, since it's like 5 base power higher. Which this would then bring out one of like the Rock Slide mons, or probably Electros. We can then go to someone, probably Electivire, or our own Electros or something. Actually, no, we don't want... We don't want to ability storage motor drive because that'll make things complicated. At least a little bit. So it'll probably be Electros out after Seismitoad. We should probably switch to either our own Electros or our Electivire. This should then reset everything to go into Drapion, kill that with something. So yeah. But since Galvantula is alive this time around, we have a lot more to work with. Well, let me make sure I'm leading with Magnezone here for a second, because I don't want to, like... Yeah, okay, I am. Cool. So, let's just do it. Wait, I should have put Air Balloon on Galvantula, and I probably should have looked at this. You know, we can look at its stats, like, right now. Hold on. Because we can determine whether it can take an Earthquake or something. 94 versus 80. So yeah, we're definitely like ability storaging. So we will Flash Cannon. Oh shit. Wait, what? I actually thought that was a fire type move, and I got really scared. You have no idea how much like anxiety just pumped through me at that point. Okay. Whew. Oh, we're just going straight into it. Okay, so this is the plan. We'll kill Cofagrigus with Magnezone. From there, it'll be Seismitoad out because it would probably fall under Team Order. So we will Flash Cannon. It doesn't matter since Flash Cannon and Discharge essentially do the exact same thing, just with different secondary effects. That's the one we were hoping for, though. The special defense drop is going to be huge. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. Yeah, let's turn this. Okay. Alright, okay. So now, we go to Scourge, to ability storage. This will basically make Earthquake like a non-problem at this point. So this thing is either muddy water, using muddy water, sludge wave, or drain punch. What's Electros's defensive stats? They're the same. Good luck, Mjolnir. I think we'll Giga Drain to get back HP. Alright, that's expected. Yeah, that's fine. Giga Drain it. This should kill. Perfect. Excellent, okay. That's expected. Okay, so we have Electros now. So right now, we're fine to ability storage. We're fine with ability storage at this point. Who has the most special defense and or physical defense? Excluding our weak 2 Pokemon, so not you. You are kind of like even. You're even. You're kind of not really considered. You have way more special defense. And you have nothing. Okay, I think we go to our own Scourge. If not, we have Haywire as backup. Let's go Scourge because he has the highest defense and special defense of the entire team, so it makes sense. That's fine. We're faster though, and we have Drain Punch. Okay. That is really bad. Let's go Haywire. That's fine. Judging by what's left, Wreck Break is okay. Really good. If Crunch is its highest damage, that's really good. No defense drop is really, really nice for this, actually. Okay. I have no idea who to predict. I think it's Drapion. Yeah. Yeah. Night Slash, Earthquake, Poison Fang, X Scissor. Frick. I have no idea what it's going for. Probably highest damage. Let's go Genesis. Wait, fuck. His ability storage is still active? I might... No! Hold on. Wait. I have an idea. This might be really, really insane, but we're gonna find out. This will confirm, because Earthquake will kill Magnezone from any amount of HP. Okay, ability storage is still active. Let's Flash. Can't. Great. See, it's not going for Earthquake because we locked in Levitate as our move of choice. Perfect. Look at that. Excellent. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's lock in for a minute. We have Toxicroak. This thing is brick-breaking us. Fortunately, we have a bit of an ace card. A little thing called Emolga. Now, I do not want to stick around to find out, but we're going to just flat out switch. We have that, well, we could go to Mjolnir. Do I want to, though? Honestly, no. Well, I think we have to. Mjolnir's 100% faster than Toxicroak and probably kills it too. Yeah, let's go Mjolnir. I think it's safer. We resist fighting moves, so it's fine either way. Yep. That's a lot of damage. Please hit this thunder. Yes! Not quite. Rip Mjolnir. That's so unfortunate, man. That's really, really unfortunate, actually. So let's just discharge. Dude, I can't believe we got screwed over by another crit. This Hydreigon is physical, so we'll just go to Magnezone. That's so unfortunate. No, because it's like it would have Mjolnir would have done so much for the team and for the Elite Four as well. At least we got the reverse. At least we crit back. Okay, well, we now need to figure out a new plan. And so rests Mjolnir. Okay, I will be right back from the stream. Give me a minute. Okay, so, we now have the task of trying to figure out how to deal with Mjolnir's loss, because right now, um, this is really bad. Dude, like, he was such a good Pokemon, too. Okay, I think the problem was if I just invested EVs into his defenses more, unless I already did that, we probably would have a live Galvantula. But again, we kind of got screwed over by the fact that like we got another minus defense nature on a very good Pokemon. So at this point in time, we now have a choice. Um, so we can. Okay. So we can either. Wait. Okay. We can either. Um. Go with Zebstrika or go with Ampharos as our two main Pokemon. Now, we need like more defensive Pokemon, and I think Ampharos offers like defense and offense in the same like vein, if that makes sense. Okay, so this person will just have like we'll have Scourge take care of it. Now, I am going to be very careful here because in last attempt, I ended up getting screwed over by a critical hit Power Whip from a Ferrothorn because I didn't have a Fire move. This time's a little different, though. So... We'll... Drain... We'll... Okay, that's fine. It always goes for Endure for some reason. I mean, we're also just straight up faster. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, calm yourself, Throw. Jesus Christ. Okay, she only has one Pokemon, and it's a Throw, and that was terrifying. Okay. So very, very, very clearly, um, we need to start, like, we need to, like, avoid most of these guys. So, as I was saying, you can pick up the TM for Flamethrower here, and I am going to teach you to Discourage. Because of that Ferrothorn. Which is, like, genuinely, like, the most terrifying thing. For my team. So, I'm also not going to do that stupid puzzle. For the taunt TM, that was just ridiculous. I never even used the TM. Or the plan I had for it wasn't even used. Like, so it's whatever. Okay. I also just won't pick up the TM for Hone Claws because I don't think anyone can really learn it. So, okay, so now we need to focus a bit more on the team. Just a tiny bit. So, let's grab Pelipper and grab that Flamethrower team, like, right now. A moment of silence from Mjolnir, the best Galvantula I ever could have wished for. You died way too soon, and honestly, like, the battle right before Victory Road really sucks, because you would have been, like, phenomenal for some of these trainers, with your grasp moves as well. But, rest in peace. Thank you for your service. Okay. We will avenge Mjolnir's death. Well, we kinda did by reverse critting. Gets us his Hydreigon. We're just gonna get on my crit. So, like I said though, we're gonna get the Flamethrower TM and teach it to Electros. Because, honestly, I don't want to be in a position where I'm, like, scrambling. Because there's, like, a Fire type on screen. Or, like, a Grass Steel type or something. And I'm, like, starting to panic, you know? Okay, so this is... Okay, so now... we now need to pull up the trainer sheets. So, I should start with floor 1, because that's where, like, all the stuff is. Okay, so... okay, there is one thing, though. We can get Wild Charge somewhere, which I do want to get. I think it'll be really, really useful to have, especially if we decide to put... especially for Emolga. We'll definitely teach it Wild Charge. But other than that, we should be ready. We need to teach you... actually, let's heal. Let's heal at the Pokemon Center, and then we'll go. So, I think what we'll do is once we get access to Wild Charge... wait, we have to go through this with 5 Pokemon, basically. We can't go around it. Like, we can't just go around it without teaching one of our Pokemon a few TMs. So this is like a 5-mon Victory Road, which shouldn't be too bad because we can avoid most of the trainers. Besides, like, the 2 veteran trainers, which are, like, abnormally difficult for some reason. And such, so... but we'll figure it out. Let's grab Flamethrower. We'll get rid of Crush Claw. Also, Flamethrower plays around Ferrothorn's Iron Barb's ability. Okay, let's go. I think we're ready. Okay. So this is floor 1. This is, so right now... I'm gonna stick to this side. Okay, so there is a trainer here. Who is this? This is most likely Ace Trainer Jamie with a Drifblim and a Claydol. Okay. We don't really have much for this, though. It's kind of just Scourge on his own. Okay. So right now we have a bit of a we have a really good moveset with Electros, so this should be fine. This has Aftermath. Oh boy. Alright. Don't miss. Wait, we're choice scarfed. Crap. Good luck, Kite. I don't think it knows ability. Okay, cosmic powered for some reason. Wait, I have an idea. Don't cosmic power, please. Like, just don't. You didn't cosmic power, at least. Okay, now don't miss. Thank you. This should kill. We're like 165 attack. Dude, this victory road, I swear, gives me like it's gonna like make my heart rate go up. Like, okay, that went like a lot better than okay, this round was probably a lot worse compared to last attempt. So we'll see. But I don't know. I really don't. Okay, so what's up here? Okay, that's just a ledge you can hop down. Okay, so there is a psychic somewhere that probably has most likely has Lampent and Lusharno. We do not want to fight that because, frankly, I don't want to be a part of that. You can't. Nope. Okay, it's a Turner. Well, turn back the other way. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so this brings us to the forest. I don't want any part of the forest. Okay, this might be a surfing spot, actually. Actually, let's clear out the trainers first. I think that's probably better. Okay, so this person, who is in the forest... No, it's outside, right? Yeah, outside. So this is most likely Veteran Kathy with Sigilus and Crobat. I think we should just we should leave this to Electivire. We could also, okay, there is a case to be made where you could teach Wild Charge to Electivire to just obliterate stuff, but I think the recoil is going to be a bit much. You know what? We could teach it over Bulldoze. Okay, Electivire's at the cap. Okay. So these battles are fine. Wow, you still outspeed. That's very surprising. Okay. Okay, this victory road is pretty short, I think. Okay, I don't want to fight, actually. You're, like, really threatening. Okay, so we need to go to the... So I'm assuming this is floor 2? Okay, so you have a Gigalith with Bulldoze and a Skarmory. This is also where the Durant trainer is. And the Heatmore, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. This Gigalith is sturdy. It wants to bulldoze me. I know it does. I know it does. I can sense it. We're gonna go Scourge. Because of Levitate. Do it, yes. And then... Okay, we go to Genesis, because Gigalith actually has really respectable special defense as a rock type. Pretty respectable. So with ability storage, it should go for Rock Blast, because it sees it as highest damage. Also the double battle with the Ace trainers, I think if I can turn it into a single battle, that's pretty good actually. We'll just discharge you. That's fine. That's expected. Stealing Night Slash X Scissor Swords. Okay. In theory, this Skarmory is really threatening, but because we have a Steel type on the field, not really. Okay. Excellent. Okay, now we go to where we had problems last time. The stupid, like, double battle that, like, cost me a Pokemon. Okay, wait, that's the girl, right? Wait, the girl's a spinner. Wait, I have an idea. We're gonna fight you. You're the person with the Durant and the Ferrothorn. Wait, fuck, am I leading the right one? I am. Okay. Burn it. That's fine. That shouldn't do that much. I stand corrected. This should kill. Like, it's quad weak. Bam. Nice. Get torched, loser. This should meet the same fate. Yes! 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 Okay. New PB with Electros, I guess. Okay, so this run has, like, an actual, like, serious thing going for it now. Because Electros is now alive at this point, we can do some ability storage crap and practically win. Yes! Holy, Electros is, like, broken. Okay. We can't get too excited yet. We need to, Okay, there's like a Pokemon Ranger. Okay. Okay, so we can now head up here. Who is this? Friend's Castle. Okay, we are looking for someone. Probably up here. It's an ace trainer. It's a male ace trainer. Wait, Cliffside. Oh, this is the Zwilus guy, right? Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the Zwilus guy. So Zwilus knows Dragon Pulse, Body Slam, Thief, and Torment. Electros knows Wild Charge, Flamethrower, Crunch, and Crush Claw. This is definitely a Electivire angle. Also, because I don't want my Pokemon to be lagging behind that much, I'm going to put everyone to like 56. Or Genesis, or you know what, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so this guy isn't a spinner, so we'll just go in. I will say though, Electivire is really tanky. Like ridiculously tanky for some reason, so this should be okay. Okay, chop you in half. This should definitely do something. Perfect. Also, like, we're at a point where, like, I don't care if my Pokemon overlevel. So it's like, who cares? I do care about that, which is really good for our side. Okay, so that's you done. Okay, there's like a Battle Girl here. Okay, there's also Portia and Sterling, both of which are like easily some of the most demonic trainers to fight. Extra life is quite bad for me. Well, it's more useless if anything. Okay, you're that Battle Girl I don't want to fight. Okay. Okay. There's Portia. She has a Zebstrika, which knows Discharge, Flame Charge, Stomp, and Pursuit. We need a Pokemon, probably Haywire, that can slaughter it. It's mostly gonna go Starmie, so... Wait, okay, we can't have Haywire, though, out. We need someone to kill it with, like, a move that isn't gonna completely screw me over. We could go Muscle Band as well. What's your attack stat? Muscle Band does like, or Expert Belt does 20% more damage. You're 180, which is ridiculous, with 140 speed, which is even more ridiculous. Okay. So we're now at a point in the game where these last two Ace Trainers plus our rival are going to be some of the hardest Pokemon we're ever going to fight. So Hmm. So we need to think, who is the best suited Pokemon to kill Zebstrika? I'm thinking of Jolteon. Because think about it, right? We can't have Haywire or do anything, right? And we need someone who. Okay, hold on. First, let me riddle myself of this. Who has the best special defense? It's Jolteon, surprisingly enough. It has to be it. So you know what? I'm gonna make things a little easier. So this kind of goes against like a bunch of the stuff I said. Like it's hardcore, Nuzlocke, and all that, but like I'm more focused on like trying to win this thing rather than, you know, like be annoying about it. So we gotta go Jolteon. Unfortunately, I don't like it. I in fact hate it, but we have to because Jolteon knows Shadow Ball, and it can probably kill that Starmie. You could make a case for a Hyper Voice, but again, like, no, not really. We need to start. We need to use Shadow Ball. So, if worse comes to worse, though, we can always go like Electros or something or Magnezone. Let's do it. So I think the idea though, this stock does know Sturdy, which is really terrifying. I didn't really think that far ahead, actually. Yikes. Well, good luck. Okay, so Jolteon, you are gonna start Shadow Balling. Really good. That's fine. That's okay. Crap, wait, is Sock gonna come out because of Jolteon's minus defense? Nope, okay, it's Starmie. Kill it! Murder it, your choice specs. This should definitely kill. Bam, let's go. So I have no idea what Sock is going to be going for here. If it's Retaliate, that's one thing. If it's Brick Break, that's a bit of a problem. I think we gotta go Genesis, because I think it can survive a Brick Break from a Sock. That's really, really, really scary. I don't want to go for Protect, because I know how these things operate. Dude. Oh, this is gonna get bad. Crit. Live. Holy. No! 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 No, Kite! Okay, screw this. I'm PK hexing in Ampharos and Zebstrika. No! Okay, that's just really bad now. Crap. Okay, I don't know how to feel about this run now. Crap. Okay, let's PK Hexen, and we need to start... So, okay, I'm gonna make a bit of a move. In terms of, like... Here, let's bring you over here. So, the reason why we're gonna do this now is because we have a literal, like, problem on our doorstep being the next ace trainer. Which, don't get me wrong, is really threatening for our team. And because... I'd also like to point out, we lost probably, like, the most important Mon. So we gotta go party, bring you on, and bring you on. So this is the team now, right? It's just here. Let me read it. It's these four or six, I should say. With these two, you know, kind of being a bit dead. So I'm gonna make my life a little easier. I'm gonna bring in Amphi. I'm gonna change his level to like 58. What are its moves? So I'm just gonna change its moves in here in PK Hex because I cannot be asked to just backtrack my way to wherever. So let's think about this, right? We need Ampharos. So what do we want this thing to be? I like Cotton Guard for defense. I like Discharge, like Confuse Ray. I think Signal Beam is a must. We don't really need we don't really need Power Gem because like what are we doing there? So I would say Volt Switch, Discharge, Signal Beam. With Cotton Guard acting as defense to make this thing ridiculously tanky. I think that's a fine set. So we'll do Volt Switch. And Sig. Okay. Alright. So in terms of EVs, I'm gonna act as if I gave this thing like a bunch of just the items and stuff. So what's our nature for this thing? It's docile. So this is like a kind of malleable type of thing. We'll invest in its attack, its HP, and we'll change its level to 58 to reflect the where we're at. I do want to invest in its defenses. I think that is pretty important because we now need someone who can do some serious damage. So this time I'm not gonna talk ill of Zebstrika because I think last attempt was deserved, honestly, because like Seriously, how on earth do you like okay, my Zebstrika last attempt had a bold nature, so it was kind of like handicapped, if that makes sense. What's this hidden power? I don't think I checked it. Steel 63. Interesting. Let's teach us protect. And we'll teach it flame charge because we have no other thing for this. What item do we give this? Wait, okay, you have specs that. Well, we'll give it an item once we go from there. File import. It's better not like rip my save file and throw me back. Okay. So let's go ahead and update our guys real quick on the roster. Okay, so welcome back, Ampharos. And Zebstrika. Well, welcome Zebstrika to the team. Okay. So just a small thing, right? We're in a lot of trouble. Because of Emolga's death, we now can't do the pivoting strats. We kinda can ish, but I don't know. So here we have our little guy. We need to give him an item. I kinda know what item to give him. It's probably gonna be Life Orb, honestly. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and rethink our situation for a minute. So, okay, this person, this guy up here has a bear tick. With, which we're gonna lead you. So, hold on. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna use ability storage to our advantage here by going Electros. Actually, we can do this better. Beartick is going to die to a Brick Break. That is expected. We're then going to switch out to Scourge on an Earthquake. From there, we go to Genesis, since it resists everything that Veteran Trainer... Where's the guy? Veteran Trainer Sterling can throw, because he has Earthquake, Iron, Defense, Mega Punch, and Shadow Punch. Genesis can handle anything that comes our way. I do want to teach Volt Switch here. I think it is really important. We should really start teaching Volt Switch more to our teammates. And that's what I'm gonna do, because I genuinely think that that we could have avoided so many deaths. We could have probably avoided our last 2 deaths if we just Volt Switched out. So let's give it to Genesis. We'll also give it to Zebstrika. Let's give it to Thunderwave, because Discharge already has a good chance of paralyzing. We don't necessarily need it until we have another... Until Chantal. So we'll teach you it. Over Discharge. And... yeah, I think that's it. Let's teach it to Jolteon. I like having Jolteon no Volt Switch to get in and out of stuff. The other 2 are mainly physical attackers, so we'll get rid of Work Up for now. Okay. So with our plan armed and ready, let's go fight this guy. Okay. We should be able to kill this Beartic with a flash cannon. I have full confidence in Haywire. I mean, with a Brick Break. Chop the bear in half. Excellent. Excellent. Really, really good. Okay. Golurk has the ability Iron Fist. We're going to go to Scourge, because right now he sees a kill into Electivire with Earthquake. Why did he go for that? It's now not safe just to... Dude, stop going for Iron Defense! What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you not see a kill? Can you crit, please, Electros? Oh, we're so fine. We are so fine. Okay, that went off the rails. I guess. Throw. What do you know? You know Circle Throw, Rock Slide, Body Slam, and Bulk Up. Dude, like, this thing is giving me, like, it's giving me so much anxiety. Let's go Wirus. I know Wirus can easily take some boosted, Rock Slides. That's expected. There's nothing we can do about that. Actually, there is something we can do about that. We got ourselves Cotton Guard. That's fine. I think we go by +3. Is that how Cotton Guard works? Cotton Guard. By 3 stages, yeah. Drastic. Okay. Once more. And then we start discharging. Wait, crap. It's gonna start going for, Storm Throw. We got a discharge. Nope, it's a greedy. It's so greedy. It's so greedy. Paralyze it. You have 30% chance to paralyze it. Oh, holy! Okay. That was so why? Was it really that easy? Are you serious? Like, That went so much better compared to last attempt. What? How much HP did I lose collectively? Like 54? That's insane. I just want to say that's like really, really, really insane. Okay. I need to like calm myself for a minute. Okay, we need to find the rival battle. Hold on. So this should be floor 4, I'd imagine. There's no... Hold on, let me find... I know it's here. I know it's in Victory Road. I'm also going to use this time as I'm also going to use this as a time to just, like, recuperate myself after those insane plays. Cliffside external. Okay, hold on. Rival fight White Chew. I know his Pokemon, but I don't know his movesets exactly. Okay, so we chose Oshawott because we had Elekid. So we have this guy has Unfezant, Simisear, Boufflant, Superior. Wait, this is just like we could do like the Boufflant trainer, and then what would come out? If it's Simisear, we need someone to handle it. I'm thinking Ampharos, no? It's probably our bulkiest guy. It doesn't really matter who we lead with. We'll lead Stara. It doesn't matter who we lead with for the Unfezant, because it knows Facade, Aerialist, U-turn, and Swagger. It's not that bad. Okay. Alright, this is the last rival fight of the game. Okay, so Hugh, he leads with his Unfezant. We're just gonna kill that. We're not gonna Volt Switch. We're gonna Discharge. We don't want to... We do not want to Volt Switch because we want to activate Ability Storage. I'm going to continue saying this over and over again because it's such a great like technique. This time we are going to Volt Switch. Nope, never mind. I completely screwed myself. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so right now, this Boufflant knows Earthquake. We're going to go to Scourge. Scourge has the Levitate ability. Levitate makes Scourge have no weaknesses. It's like Spiritomb at this point. Okay, we're just gonna get screwed by that, apparently. I don't like that. I should really, like... Dude, that does so much. Okay, hold on, I need to, like, lock in for a minute. Please, don't kill Electros. Don't do it. Go for the Earthquake. I know you want to. Thank you. How fast is Boufflant? 55. We definitely outspeed. Yeah. Okay, that was needlessly complicated and like really scary for like no reason. Okay, it is Simisear. We need someone to. We need someone to deal with this. Let's go Virus. See, this might be where Power Gym is useful, actually. Ah. I don't like that. I don't like that. Wait. What's Virus's special defense? 112? It's similar-ish. I see something. Hold on. Let's Volt Switch. Don't high roll, please. Thank you. It didn't burn, luckily, thank God. But slow Volt Switch is gonna pay off dividends right now. And we Volt Switch again. See, the Volt Switch train, you know? This brings out Superior. So we go Genesis. Genesis is probably the most equipped Pokemon we can ever use. And thanks to... Oh, very nice. Okay, because we don't have to switch it in, that takes away a coil turn from Superior. From here, we Flash Cannon. That's not going to do anything. That doesn't do anything to us. In fact, coiling there would be the best option, but either way, it's fine. Now, we are fishing for special defense drops. It's going to keep going for Leaf Blade. It doesn't matter, because, like, even in Overgrow, we live. And that's Hugh defeated. That is Hugh defeated. Really easily, too, actually. And that, right there, solves all of our problems. Okay. We have come so far. With our team. Okay, so at this point in time, we now need to start thinking a bit more logically about our Pokemon. And our team and the stuff we're going to be going into. So now I'm gonna do this. So because of our different team layout, we're gonna do a few things. So for one, we need to teach Thunderbolt to most of our Pokemon. We also should probably get Wild Charge, because that is really necessary. But we do well. Not I wouldn't say necessary. but having Thunderbolt makes this so much easier. So, Star is gonna get it. Over Discharge. So, I think the order we're gonna do is Chantal, Chantal's first. Because we have an alive Electros, we could do Grimsley next. So actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to no. So I'm gonna turn. So I'm gonna make Magnezone again the most annoying Pokemon to ever be fought. So this is a strategy I did last attempt. Also, we're gonna just teach Workup to Jolteon because we needed to learn Workup. Because we're gonna fight Chantal first, so let's get rid of Hyper Voice, which we don't need. We also need Thunder Wave. So here's the plan. Like I said, we're gonna make it the most annoying Pokemon to go up against. So let's get rid of Discharge over Thunder Wave. Now you may be wondering yourself, like, how are you gonna do that? And fortunately, we have a little thing called Flash, Thunder Wave, and Protect. What we're gonna do is we're going to basically we are going to completely demolish the Cofagrigus. Everyone else's moveset stays the same. So this is only between Magnezone and Jolteon for this first Elite Four fight. That's quite literally all it is. I do want to make sure that Jolteon has the Expert Belt. Everyone else can stay the same. So here's the plan, and we'll heal up before we do because yeah, Workup because for some reason Hyper Voice is only 10 PP, Workup is 30, and if you teach it over, it carries over the same amount of power points for some inexplicable reason. But the goal is simple. We are going to flash the Cofagrigus 6 times. We're going to paralyze it. And we are also going to stall it out of some PP. Once that's done, we go to Jolteon. We then work up 6 times, or 5, and we sweep through Chantal's entire team. Jolteon is one of the fastest Pokemon in the entire game. It is our fastest Pokemon on our team, and it should not have any trouble. Okay, everyone's leveled up pretty nicely. I like everyone's sets. I think they're really, really good. So let's get a final look at the team. Okay. Okay. Alright, Iris, I'm coming back with a vengeance. I hope you know that. Okay. Alright, so the plan is simple. We are going to basically make Cofagrigus kind of like, we're going to basically troll Chantal. That's the plan. We're going to paralyze it first. I want to just get that, you know, I just want to do that. Okay. Cofagrigus has a 1 in 3 chance to get paralyzed, which happens. From here, we flash. This is 1. It's fine. Okay, that was 2. This is 3. Four. Five. Six. Now, we go to Jolteon. Jolteon is currently holding an Expert Belt, which boosts the power of super effective moves by 20%. Thanks to Cofagrigus being paralyzed and at -6 accuracy, we are pretty safe to go for a lot of workups. My estimate is anywhere between, is probably 5 should do the trick for everything. So this will be 1. Two. Three. Okay. This is kind of bad, but we kind of gotta start going for stuff now. Okay. If this doesn't kill, we're in a fuck ton of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble if this doesn't kill. Okay. Good. Excellent. Holy shit. Okay. Good to know. 3 workups and an Expert Belt just slaughters her whole team. Really, 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 really good. Wait. Wait a minute. Can't I do the same for Caitlyn? Because she leads with a useless Musharna. I think we're gonna do Caitlyn next in the same strat. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. So this should hopefully get us some levels on some of our Pokemon. So at this point, we should really go for Flash instead of Paralysis. We're going to go for Paralysis after the Flash, but the reason we're doing this, so this is 1 by the way, is because of Hypnosis. Hypnosis is 60% accurate. This is now around like, or it has Yawn, which is really, really nice, I guess. We'll Flash again. Alright. So this is where we go to Jolteon. We get a free switch in here, which is pretty nice. Thanks to the expert belt still being held onto, I would guess +4 would be nice, or we get screwed over by Yawn. Okay, let's think a little bit. It keeps going for Yawn. Does Yawn like not miss or something? Let's just go back here. We can stall it out of Yawns. What does it know actually? Hold on. So it knows Charge Beam, Dream Eater, Yawn, and Reflect. So now it sees Dream Eater. So it yawned twice, I think. That's fine. So Yawn again. This would probably be either 3 or 4. Okay. I think we'll go with 3 for now. So this is Dream Eater. Yep. This should be Yawn, so this will be 4. How much PP does Yawn have? It's like 10, right? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was charge. Why'd it go for Charge Beam? Hold on. Yawn has 10. Okay. Let's go back here. So I think we're going to be at 5. This will be our 5th one. Okay. It's fine. This will be 6. This will be 7. 8. Reflect is gone as well. It's fine. Okay, this should be 9. Oh, wait, what? We just avoided... Okay, either it's probably stalled. If it is, that's pretty nice. I hope. Yeah, that's 1. Yeah, it's out. That's 2. That's 3. That does nothing. You might as well go to +5 to ensure we kill that Reuniclus. Okay, this is 4. And then this is 5. And then we sweep. Okay. This is Focus Miss, Energy Ball, Psychic, and Thunder. But it goes down. We'll Thunderbolt this one. Nice. That's Caitlyn down. Okay, so now I have a bit of an idea. For Marshall, because he's easily the hardest one, what if we did like the Volt Switch Roulette type of thing? Where like we keep Volt Switching out and stuff. Like his Pokemon, he leads Throw with Storm Throw, Bulldoze, Rock Tomb, and Payback. So this is like a speed type of thing. Wait, I just realized I have no fighting resist. Uh-oh, you know, Emolga would have been really, really nice here, but, you know, things happened. Which is easier, Grimsley or Marshall? I would probably want to have Grimsley down so we can get XP on my other guys. So he leaves the Liepard with Fake Out. I have an idea. Let's put back Magnezone's moveset for a minute. So Volt Switch. We'll keep Protect on there. And so I have an idea. We're going to Protect to block that Fake Out. And then we're going to Volt Switch out. into, like, someone. Now, there is something we can do here, and we are probably going to have to PP stall Grimsley's Crocodile, but it should be fine. So here's the plan. We're going to lead Magnezone on the Liepard. The Liepard has Fake Out, so we're going to block that Fake Out. It prevents damage from coming onto us and all that. So the good thing is that this strategy, unlike the last strategy with that veteran trainer, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to basically do what we did last attempt and PP stall the Crocodile out of Earthquakes. I'll show you how. So we'll first protect. Then we'll Thunderbolt. The reason why we don't want to Volt Switch out is because we want Crocodile to come in, because it always sees Earthquake as a kill on Magnezone. And the good thing about Crocodile's moveset is that it knows Crunch, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Rock Tomb. It always sees Earthquake, there is no setup moves, there's no Iron Defense, there's no Dragon Dance, there's no Sword Dance, there's none of that. This makes it perfect for ability storage. By bringing in Crocodile, we eat that Intimidate, but we also can go to Scourge. Like I said earlier in the stream, Scourge has Levitate, and the AI will read it as all of my Pokemon having Levitate. This means I can... So what is it going for? Probably something, but we resist its entire moveset. We are also going to protect to double check that it's going to go for Earthquake. If it does, then we PP stall it. If it doesn't, then we sweep his entire team. So protect is like a precaution, essentially. Yep. Magnezone is so tanky that we'll just Flash Cannon it. It's not Stab, but it does a frick ton. This should do a big chunk. Big chunk. We have a Scrafty. I don't like that, actually. That's really bad. We should probably start coming up with contingencies then to kill it. That's a lot of damage, I will say. Okay, so Crocodile's down, and right now, ability storage does not matter. Who has more defense of the entirety of the team, besides Stara? 108, 112, 118, 101. I think we go... We probably should go Haywire. Haywire can most likely kill this thing. And the Bisharp in the back. Let's Volt Switch. Alright, Haywire, my starter, please don't die. That's expected. Alright. Break the bot. Break the guy. Or girl, I should say. Beautiful! Holy! Okay, we're in fantastic shape now. We should just outspeed and kill you. Easy. That's 3 down. That was fantastic. That was really fun. Okay. So now, we now need to think of a plan for Marshall. We could do a sweeping strategy, but Sock stops that in its tracks. I do, however, have a bit of an idea. So, my first idea, at least like when I was thinking about this as we were fighting Grimsley, is to lead Magnezone and Volt Switch out on a Bulldoze. The problem with that is that Throw knows Storm Throw, which will always crit and it's 40 base power, so it's essentially an 80 base power move. It's stronger than Brick Break. However, Throw is a speed control Pokemon, so it has the moves Bulldoze and Rock Tomb, which are both speed control moves. It will use them to gain the upper advantage, or to gain the advantage in terms of speed. Now, I thought about it and I was like, what is one Pokemon we have that is faster and only baits Bulldoze? That being Jolteon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give Jolteon its choice specs back, and we're going to lead it. Jolteon is going to Volt Switch out into Electros. This will give it a free switch into Electros, which then can Thunder Punch it. From there, it might go whoever has the highest damage, which would be Conkeldurr. Now, there is a case to be made to go for Ampharos over... No, we have to go... What is it? We have to... Wait, we could do the Volt Switch train. Hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to modify this a bit. So, we're going to do it so... Hold on. We have Psychic, which you can learn. What's your special attack? Well, 133 isn't terrible. What, did we EV train you? We didn't. We didn't EV train you in special attack. Hold on. We might have... So let's throw some EVs into you then. Hold on. We might have a contingency then. This is where... I'm gonna EV train you just in case, because I don't want to be stuck somewhere. And I'm gonna give you Psychic regardless, but I'm not gonna change... your specials. I'm not gonna change your item. It's at 146 now. It's like half of it. Let's see. I'd say this. Let's just think about it like this, I guess. Electivire, we probably should focus more on its physical attack, if anything. I mean, it has a decent special attack step, but it's not what I'm looking for, you know? We could give it expert belt and all that, but I don't know. Okay, so I think we should just get back on track with what we're going for with our plan here. We leave Jolteon, we Volt Switch out, and then we go Electros, we Volt Switch you out. And then, by killing Throw, because we don't need Flamethrower anymore. By killing Throw, it should then bait out the strongest move, or strongest Pokemon, which would be Conkeldurr, which does no bulk up. From there, we're going to kind of just do a bit of trickery, and we're going to have Wyrus out. Does Wyrus... Wait, hold on. Does Wyrus have any defense investments at all? It does. It does. Okay. So, the idea now... Wait, okay, it does no guts, so we're not going to paralyze, we're not going to do anything with status. But we're going to have Jolteon out. Switch it to... We're going to have it, like, set up so I don't have my stupidity get in the way. We're going to have these guys. So we're going to go Volt Switch, bring you out. Which should be Conkeldurr. From there, we will... We'll just have to, like, Cotton Guard twice, and then start discharging. Or using Thunderbolt. I think that's, like, the best plan we have. So, let's do it. From there, we should gain so much more momentum that we should be able to kill off Marshall's entire team with Cotton Guard, with a +6 defense Thunderbolting Ampharos. Okay. Okay. The final Elite Four member, Marshall. For the YouTube video, here's the plan. We're going to do what I like to call the Volt Switch train. Marshall is going to lead Throw. Throw is a speed control Pokemon. He knows the moves Bulldoze and Rock's Tomb. He wants to Bulldoze. We're going to Volt Switch. By going for Volt Switch, we can bring in Electros as he goes for Bulldoze. Because he sees Bulldoze as doing highest damage, and he should go for it. We then bring in Scourge. Not... okay. 50-50, honestly. We'll Volt Switch again. Scourge is holding a Choice Scarf, by the way, so it is faster, but it's not going to kill. Wait, run it back. Run it back. Unboosted payback. No, that is boosted. Okay, so by Volt Switching like this, we can kill the Throw. We can now go to Wyrus. Wyrus has the move Cotton Guard, which will boost its defense by +6. Mienshao, that's interesting. So it does High Jump Kick, U-Turn, Bounce, Retaliate. You gotta go Cotton Guard. Why? What? That's fine. Because like I said before, right? This is actually better. Don't para, please. And so we para it. Okay. Keep in mind, Ampharos is also holding Bright Powder. So there's a chance that some of these moves would miss. So we're at +6 right now. And we just click Thunderbolt. Don't para. That was a crit. It's fine. Honestly, should have given Ampharos leftovers with Protect. Dude, stop going for bounce. What are you doing? Loser. Anyway. I spoke too soon. Dude, stop. Stop! Miss once! Please! Watch, it's gonna miss. It's 7 damage, right? Or it's like 7 to like 15, but it racks up quickly. This is the Conkeldurr. So we now just Thunderbolt. Hammer Arm. That shouldn't do a lot. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it again. Alright. We're not held back by that. Perfect. Show me the money. We don't. It's a 3-shot. It's doing so much more. Okay. I'm gonna make a one-time exception. Because I think this fight is already really hype as it is. We're just gonna heal. It'll be like a one-time thing. So... That's a lot of damage. That's really bad for us, actually. I say that because now Guts is active. And if this thing does not get fully paralyzed, we're in big trouble. Really big trouble. Sokka's Brick Break, Retaliate, Rock Slide, and Payback. I do not want to be in another, like, situation, so... Listen. I'm gonna make another decision. We'll use a Hyper Potion this time. But it's my run. I can do what I want. And you can't say anything. Plus, like... +6 Ampharos with like dishing out Thunderbolts is like pretty hard to take down either way. I'd also like to point out that I would have been fine. I would have been fine. I was just overreacting, so, but I admit that it's in the past, it's whatever. But we win. That's 4 of 4. With everyone alive, keep in mind. Excellent. Well done, Ampharos. I'm really proud of you. Okay, let's go heal. And now, we fight a pretty damn difficult champion. But, this time around, we don't have an Electivire that's held back by a calm nature. Instead, we have an Electivire that is going to rip a Hydreigon to shreds. Wait, I want to check real quick. Okay, we have choice band. Choice band. That's good. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting the champion team pulled up. All right. All right, Haywire. Let's brick break it. Kill it. Choice band with like 190 attack. Pretty good. You get a heal out of it too, which is nice. This will go in team order, by the way, so it would be Aggron out next. Yep. And then it would be Haxorus. Excellent. See ya, Electivire. Thanks for playing. Okay. Okay, who do we go to now? Oh, I have an idea. We Volt Switch. That's a frick ton of damage. Alright. Do it for me, Electros. I know you can live that. I know it. Let's go! The Pokemon that ended my last attempt is dead. Okay. This is Druddigon. We're not out of the woods yet. This is a sheer force Druddigon, I'd like to point out. Dude, Electros can't be stopped. He's an animal. He's an animal. Okay. Let's like focus up for a minute. What would be the safest play to? I think it has to be Scourge going down. It has to be. And then what? Like, we go Magnezone and kill it? We kind of have to. We don't really have a we don't have a choice. See a Scourge. Unless crit? Nope. Not quite. Ba 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 da 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 da. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Brick. Iris has 3 of them. She used 3 full restore. She used 1 of them. I think we do chip with Thunder. Wild charge that boy. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Thunder's first debut battle, by the way. I just want to point that out. Lapras. With Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Sing. Don't matter. Okay. Okay. Hold. Wait, that's the life orb. That's the life orb. That's the life orb going. Wait a minute. Yes! Oh my god! That's it, right? Holy god! Oh my god! I am a Pokemon master, holy! Oh my god! That was insane! Dude, what? I'm like in utter shock right now. Dude, wait, I am so sorry, Zipstrika. I called you trash so many times in last attempt, and then you come out with this, with a wild charge with Life Orb. That's insane. So, I'm gonna end stream here. This will mark the last Nuzlocke I do or stream here on YouTube. This run has been so fun. The ups and downs that have come out of it has been insane. I've learned so much, and I think that that the next Nuzlocke I do, which I have decided will be Pokemon Heart Gold, using Sinnoh evolutions only. That will be streamed live on Twitch, and all of the VODs will be uploaded on the second channel, which is linked in my channel bio, along with my Twitch. So go give those a follow. Go give my second channel a sub if you want. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. I think that my next run will be something really special. It's definitely a bit of a breather compared to this one, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'd just like to shout out my Pokemon team as well. And I couldn't have made it, quite literally, without them. So, and I'd also like to pay my respects to Kite, the Emolga, and Mjolnir, the Galvantula, which died at kind of wrong times, but in a way, without them, like, I don't think we would have, well, we just won, but I mean, I think even with them, we would have had a hard time. But again, thank you all so much for watching. This will be my last Nuzlocke I ever stream here on YouTube, and I hope to catch you all on my Twitch channel. See ya, everyone.